Hello everyone. I would like to first off start by saying thank you for viewing my presentation and that it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Fitspo community and the campaign for Strong is the New Skinny. So, basic introduction to the Fitspo community. They are a community of people, mainly bloggers, who are interested in being physically fit, exercising, and eating healthy. They use examples of good fitness from others in photos as their own inspiration to attain a fitness goal and to help them along with their lifestyle changes. It's basically a large game of monkey see, monkey do. They see what other people are doing to be healthy and they emulate that and incorporate it into their own lifestyles. What's great about the Fitspo community is that it is a healthier alternative to other communities that are out there. This includes Thinspiration, which is a community of users whose main focus is to be thin, but not necessarily healthy. They basically just want to look good in clothes at no matter what cost. There's also another community who definitely takes it overboard, and they are called Pro Anna and Pro Mia promotions. They support anorexia and bulimia as diets and lifestyles as a way to be beautiful, but they support unhealthy ideals and really bad images as their inspiration. But the Fitspo community is nothing like that. This community is heavily influenced by photos. Types of photos include before and after shots of people making progress through their fitness journeys, photos of physically fit individuals, especially young women, and celebrities and models are not allowed in these photos. Those are what are considered Thinspiration photos, not Fitspiration. Fitspiration is all about real women just like you and me. Other photos include shiny new workout gear and healthy food, of course. Other stories they like to see in their news feeds include inspirational stories, motivating quotes, recipes or meal ideas that they can use, videos of workout routines, music playlists and song ideas, GIFs of how to properly execute exercises, other exercise routines, diet intakes of people and what they could potentially have as a diet. People like to ask questions and they seek advice from anybody. There are monthly challenges and anything else that is considerable towards a healthy life and positive energy. Things that they like to talk about is mainly weight loss, how to do it, what are you doing to do it, when are you exercising, where are you exercising, and why are you on this fitness journey. There are a lot of emotions that come with Fitspiration, especially with the weight loss journey. So people like to talk about what they're feeling and how they want to feel about their bodies, perceptions of what they think of themselves, what other people think of them, or how they want to perceive themselves, and the general struggle that they are facing currently in this battle. They like to talk about motivation, especially when it comes to motivating others. They like to send quotes, images, and exercises. They also request that people send them to themselves to help inspire themselves. People like to talk about food, how to choose better options of what to eat, and how to have a healthy relationship with food. And lastly, exercising, of course. New and fun, unique ideas to work out, routines to follow at the gym, and how to get a quick workout in. The typical member of the Fitspo community is a young female, definitely physically active, and actively present on social media. The typical way that they create content is classified as a spectator. They don't generally create their own content. Their involvement in the community is minimal. They basically like to search and follow others and create their own content by reposting or repurposing things that other people have made. And it's all a way to create motivation for themselves so they can go back and look at all the things that they've posted and try to light that fire again to make them continue on this journey. Some key influencers for this community include some famous personal trainers: Bob Harper, Jillian Michaels, Shaun T, who created P90X, and then Jeanette Jenkins, who is a Nike athlete and a nutritionist. Popular fitness magazines such as Women's Health, Shape, Health, and Fitness. Health advocates or stores such as the ever-popular Dr. Oz or GNC. Fitness apparel providers, of course, such as Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas, really popular. And then other well-known bloggers or followers, such as the Fitness and Nutrition Fitspo on Twitter is extremely popular. Blogilates, who also has their own line of clothing as well as a fitness blog. And then, of course, their own followers. For the fitness community, social media engagement. They are actively present on all types of platforms. But first is Facebook. There is a considerably small amount of activity on Facebook. It's mainly just likes of the community and the idea of Fitspo rather than specific people who classify themselves as a Fitspo. There are a few closed Facebook groups, but not anything of a generous amount. Most users would have another account, such as Instagram, and connect it to their Facebook to hashtag their Fitspo lifestyle rather than identify themselves as a Fitspo. Facebook generally isn't the place that you'd want to identify yourself as a Fitspo as an individual. There are other platforms that most people will go to do that just because Facebook is connected to all of your friends, and weight loss isn't exactly something you want to disclose to the world. As for the presence on Twitter, it is larger than Facebook. There are large fan bases and definitely recognizable Fitspoers, such as the Fitness and Nutrition one that we discussed previously, or the Sexy Gym Chicks Fitspo. There are also a ton of other ones that don't have a larger following as Fitness and Nutrition, but still enough that most people would follow. And hashtags are extremely helpful in organizing on Twitter and finding people that you would like to follow. Some popular hashtags include, obviously, Fitspo, fitness, health. A lot of people like to classify themselves as a gym rat, and eating clean, train mean, look lean. As for the content, mainly motivational quotes and exercise ideas. Sometimes there are meal ideas and tips and the occasional humor of the struggle that they're going through. Not a lot. Pictures aren't necessary on Twitter. The 140 characters that you get should be enough, but for the Fitspo community, they just like to see what you're doing. And the way that Twitter works well for the Fitspo community is that it's quick and simple, and they can go on doing with whatever they are doing, and it's a constant daily reminder of why they started this journey and why they are eating healthy and why they continue to work out. Instagram is perfect for the Fitspo community because they are photo heavy, and Instagram is a photo based application. You couldn't find a better fit. All of the content on Instagram is images, whether it be quotes or healthy toned bodies, and of course food. Hashtags are also very popular here. Some of the top hashtags for Instagram include Fitspo, fitness, workout, health, motivation is a big one, fit fam, so your fitness family, healthy, and then fitness addict. One thing that did surprise me was that the video capability isn't as popular as I would have expected. I would have thought that people would be taping exercises or how to properly do a move or different machines that they were going on or how to work out at home, but it wasn't as active as I had expected, but it should increase soon, I feel. There also aren't a lot of conversations, as Instagram is mainly used for photos, but the typical comments include like great body or your food looks great, food that looks good, where'd you get the recipe, I love your outfit, stuff like that. And also, not everyone associates as a Fitspo account. Some people have a regular account that they dedicate to their entire lives and then just incorporate hashtags of their fitness journey. And there's also Tumblr. Tumblr basically dominates the Fitspo community. As I stated before, weight loss and body image is a sensitive subject, and because of Tumblr's anonymity and respective environment, it makes it easier to express these kind of emotions and share thoughts and pictures that you might not normally disclose on other social media accounts. Also, Tumblr offers everything that this community is interested in. There are thousands of Fitsblers, which is basically a Fitspo Tumblr. When I did a Google search, they had over 1.3 million registered accounts and another 583,000 under Fitspiration alone. One surprise that I found was how friendly everyone is and how they're interested in helping other people achieve their fitness goals. The content here is still primarily photos, but there are more conversations happening here than anywhere else, and more videos and tutorials, which I was surprised at. Also, males are more present on Tumblr within the Fitspo community than they are on other applications. But there are all different kinds of Fitspos on Tumblr. Some are mainly exercise, some just talk about their diet, some are just healthy bodies, or there's a combination. And there are also some Fitspos who are searching more for popularity rather than self-benefits or keeping track of their progress, such as promo for promo. You're trying to promote your website by talking somebody else into promoting it for you and then doing it back for them. So that's all a popularity contest. But new information that I learned about the Fitspo community is that they are extremely supportive of each other. The bond that Fitspoers have with other people is unlike any other community that I've seen. It is completely judgment-free. You could post any kind of picture of yourself, and as long as you say that you're trying to lose weight or you're healthy or that you need motivation, it's okay. And everybody is there to help you. They are also very active on social media. Some are more secretive, though, which makes them harder to find. Not everybody discloses themselves as a Fitspo, and not everybody also wants people to know that they are a Fitspo and that they're trying. But hashtags help when you're trying to find people. But the point of all of this is to introduce you to my idea for a new community. It is called Strong is the New Skinny, based off of the idea that fitness and general well-being and bodily peace is a better alternative to Thinspiration and Pro-Mia and Pro-Anna sites, and that this community is a hub for whatever you are looking for if you're interested in Fitspo. Here we have the Strong is the New Skinny blog. We also have it available on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's just to start with. The goals and objectives for Strong is the New Skinny as a community. We would like to become an advocate, a trainer, a motivator, and a genuine friend to whomever is looking for and whomever needs it. We would also like to educate them and give them useful information they are seeking, to make sure they're properly educated about nutrition and fitness and the real facts rather than going to someone hoping they will give you true and trusted advice. And we also want them to discuss and ask us and learn whatever they want. We'd also like to be an open mind and a helpful opinion to everyone. Our objectives is to listen. In the short amount of time that we had to listen to them, we learned so much, so we'd like to continue doing that. Also provide educated answers to the questions that they ask. We'd like to energize this community. This community basically already strives on the idea that helping one another and being excited about getting fit, so we'd like to use that as an advantage. Energizing them in our own motivational ways, directly targeting to their needs would be an idea. finding those who are most dedicated to this lifestyle.